Hey guys, and welcome to Solar Cabin Channel. Hey, I've got a project that I'm really excited for and I think maybe you'll be interested in. Today I'm going to be putting up some raised garden beds, and I'm going to be replacing the two old garden beds that I've had here for 15 years. I made those out of some recycled lumber. Eventually the lumber rotted out, so I'm going to be replacing those with some galvanized metal raised beds. Now in each of these boxes, I got two of these. In each of these boxes is an 8-foot by 4-foot, 1 foot deep raised garden bed in these boxes. They come in pieces. Now these are galvanized metal, so I want to warn people as I get these out, these have very sharp edges, so don't let your kids work with them. They come with gloves and they come with the wrench. Make sure you're wearing the gloves so you don't cut your hands, and also wear some good shoes so you don't drop one of these on your feet and cut your feet. Alright, so let's open these up. We'll see what's inside the package, and then I'll show you how I'm going to set them up here. Okay, so in the box, they include some gloves. Put those on right away. And then they include these straight pieces. You've got straight pieces, and then you've got curved pieces. The curved pieces will be, of course, what makes this, because this is going to be an oval shaped instead of a square shaped. You've got straight pieces and oval or curved pieces. And then they include all the nuts and bolts and washers, and they include a wrench. If you want to use a power tool instead of this, you probably could. I might, but I'll try it with the hand wrench first, because I think you can just finger tighten these and then tighten them down with the wrench. They also include a simple set of instructions, which I hopefully won't need. And then they include this top rubber gasket or grommet that goes around the outside edge. So after you get it put all together, you're going to put this around the top outside edge. That way if somebody happens to lean on it or grab on it, they won't get cut by the sharp edges. Alright, so that's what I'm going to be putting together right now, and I will go ahead and clean off the spot where I'm going to do it, and I'll show you how I set it up. Now, these come in cardboard boxes. Save your cardboard boxes because you can use that cardboard in the bottom of the planter after you get it built. And that will suppress weeds and grass to keep them from coming up inside of the planter. So you don't have to waste your cardboard is what I'm saying. All right, let's get this going. Okay, so I got the first side of this built, and it actually goes together really fast. You can tell the painted side goes on the outside, and it does have a plastic membrane over the outside of it, so if you want to tear that off, you can. I'm just going to leave it on. And it's real simple. It's got a bolt, a washer, and a nut, and you just put those through using the tools they provide. They provide a screwdriver and a wrench. You just put those on one side, tighten them down really good. Now these top edges are chamfered, so they're actually safe. It's the end edges that are really sharp, so you want to be really careful with that. I found it easiest to put the first 3 side panels together, just sitting them on my lap and tightening them up. Then you're going to use the rounded edges to go on around it, and that will make it the full shape. Now these do come in different shapes and sizes and colors, so they could be quite a bit of variety. They have smaller ones, they have larger ones, they have completely round ones, and they have different colors, dark blue and a black and some other colors. So you want to look at that. Goes together really fast, so I'll go ahead and put the other side together just like this. Then I'll connect it with the other curved pieces, and I'll have my bed put together. Probably I would say that it's going to take you maybe an hour to 2 hours, depending on how fast you are at using a screwdriver and a wrench. I found it easiest to put the top and the bottom in first, and then I'll go back and put in my two center screws and the rest of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the other side together now, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, folks, so I've got this done, except for putting in my extra bolts, and I did the top and bottom first. I found that's the easiest way to do it, and then I'll go back along, and this is a simple way. Washer goes on, screw goes on, screw goes through the hole, nut goes on the back side. Then using your tools, you just tighten those up like so. And I'll go around all the different places where I haven't got screws and bolts in. I'll finish that up. Now this is a good 8-foot and 4-foot wide, which is a nice, really big, nice raised bed garden. And this one here I'm going to be using for flowers. I've already got some lilies that I'm going to be planting in the center. Then I'm going to be filling it in with perennials. So my next step is I've already got the weeds out of here. I went through and pulled all the weeds. And I've got some cardboard. And I'm going to use that cardboard. I'm going to lay that in here, soak that really good, and then start putting in my soil. Now this does come with a rubberized weather-resistant gasket. And I'm just going to start on this back side over here. Just goes over the edge like so. And that gives it a nice look. And also protects the edge. And the edge, like I said, the edge isn't, this top edge, it isn't sharp. But the end edges are. And you put that on like there. Looks really nice. And that gives you a nice smooth edge when you're in planting or weeding or whatever you're doing on your raised bed. Makes it a little more comfortable for you, and definitely makes the bed look really nice. And I can tell you that I'm very impressed with the manufacturing on this and the shipping. I didn't have any damage in the shipping. All the panels are nicely painted. I didn't have any scratches or anything like that. Very impressed. And this is galvanized metal, so this is not going to rust. It's not going to rot. It should last you your lifetime, and you can probably pass it down to your kids. All right, in the next step in this video, I'll go get me some soil, put down my cardboard, and start putting some plants in here. Have a great day, folks. Hey folks, Smoking Solar Cabin channel. Hey, this is the new raised bed planter I got off of Amazon, and I'm very impressed with it. Thought I'd share it with you. Now this is a galvanized metal, so it's not going to rot, it's not going to rust. It went together fairly easily. It's just a matter of putting in the bolts and screws, but there are a lot of bolts and screws to put in here, so it took me probably about an hour in order to put this together. They do include all of the connectors, the bolts and screws, and they even include some extras in case you lose any. They do include the wrench, the screwdriver, and they include a set of gloves which you should wear because some of the edges are kind of sharp. They also include a rubber gasket that goes on top as an edging, makes it look really nice. Once it's put together, this is the 4-foot by 8-foot size. They also have other sizes. They also have them in different colors. So you got a choice of what you want to do with them. I think they're really nice, and this is well made. Because it is galvanized metal, it's not going to rot, it's not going to rust. It should last you a lifetime. And I'm getting ready to fill mine up now with soil, and I'll show you what that looks like. And before that, I'm going to lay down cardboard in the bottom of this. That's just to suppress the weeds, so the weeds don't come up underneath it. You just want to kind of put it on you want to put it on kind of a level, you want to put it where it's kind of level, and you may need to build up around some of the edges with soil to make sure that it's filled in. But other than that, I think it's going to work out really well. So we'll see how this looks here in a minute. Okay, so I just layered in some cardboard boxes. Good use for your old Amazon boxes. And I'm just going to wet this down a little bit. And the cardboard will help suppress the weeds and also keeps the soil from moving out from underneath the edge. So it's a good idea to put that in there.
Follow your heart wherever it may lead. Follow your heart, set yourself free. Door may now be closed, a window it is open. Take a chance and jump, go see what life is holding.
Okay, so some of you are probably wondering how many bags of soil and compost to get to fill this up. This took 8 1.5 cubic foot bags to fill it up within 3 inches of the top. That's about where I will leave it, because when I put in plants, I generally will add a couple more bags of top material, and each year I usually add 1 or 2 more bags to this because it will settle over time. So 3 inches from the top is about where I'm going to leave this. All right, so that's how much soil it's going to take.
Wherever it may lead, follow your heart, set yourself free, and set yourself free. Yeah, set yourself free. Ah, yeah, oh, ah, yeah, oh, ah, yeah, oh, ah, yeah.
Okay, so I've got the first plants that I've had in pots, and I've transplanted them over to this raised garden bed. This is a tiger lily, and those are two African lilies. The lilies are a perennial. They will come back every year. They do really well in my zone 5, and they're very hardy plants. They also have beautiful, you can see beautiful luscious green foliage on them, and they've already got flower buds on them, so probably in the next couple of weeks I should start getting put on these big long lily flowers that I just absolutely love. And then I'm going to fill around all of the edges with other perennials, and I might even add some strawberry plants in here. You can mix vegetables and flowers if you want to in the same beds, and they look really nice, and you can come out and pick some fruit and enjoy your vegetables or fruit or whatever it is that you want off of your plants. So again, I've got some lilies, and I kind of balance them out, and then I'm going to go around the edges with some nice perennials, but I'm going to take my time picking out what I think will look good. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go get yourself a raised garden bed. Start yourself a small garden, whether it's flowers, plants, vegetables. Put them all together if you want to. Get your hands dirty and enjoy gardening. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.